Hi, good morning.
Hi.
My name is Lex Belote. I'm a first year MSPO student here at KSU.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. If you could confirm your name for me?
Yeah, Hope Delagrange. And then this is my sister, Ray.
Oh, hey. Alright, and basically what we're going to do today is I'm going to get some background information from you, and I'll ask you like a series of questions. At any point you feel uncomfortable, just let me know and we can move on. And then we will go over like what brings you in today. How does that sound?
Sure.
Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's see. Can you give me your date of birth?
2/25/01.
Alright, and how tall are you?
5'3".
And if you don't mind telling me, what is your weight?
140.
How is the traffic coming in?
Awful.
Awful.
Terrible.
Terrible?
Had to make a circle.
Yeah. Sometimes when I first started working here, I missed my stop, and I had to go all the way around and add like 20 minutes. Let's see. So, why don't we just start with your childhood illnesses? Have you ever been diagnosed with anything that you want me to be aware of?
No, she wasn't.
Okay. Have you had any previous surgeries?
No surgeries.
Are you currently taking any medication that you want me to be aware of?
Birth control.
Birth control. If you don't mind me asking, if you feel more comfortable answering some of the questions, if that's okay with you.
Sure. Yeah, I'm on birth control currently. I've been on it for like the last year.
Right. Do that once every day.
9 o'clock every day.
9 o'clock every
Every
day.
day.
Alright. And are you allergic to anything?
Latex, that's it.
Latex? What kind of reaction do you get, like a skin reaction or?
Yeah, it's more of like a just little rash. It'll go away after a little bit.
Let's see. Have you had any? Did ask you about previous surgeries and you said no? Okay. What about some of your family history? Any high blood pressure, diabetes on your mom or dad's side?
My mom did have type 1 diabetes. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay. You said your dad is good. If you don't mind me asking, have you used any drugs or alcohol?
Alcohol socially.
And how often would you say that you drink?
Absolute max, probably like 2 drinks every weekend.
Okay. Every weekend?
At max. There's a couple weekends that I don't drink. But
Okay.
if I do drink, it'll be about 2 drinks on the weekend.
Gotcha. Let's see. Now we can move into your social history. Are you currently living with anyone?
Just Ray.
Just Ray. And if you could tell me a little bit about the house that you guys stay in.
Yeah.
Apartment.
It's an apartment. It's on the 3rd floor. And I don't have an elevator. So it's 3 stairs. There are 3 cases of stairs. Flights, yeah. So that's a little rough sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you have issues getting up the stairs every day?
Yeah. It takes me a really long time to get up. But yeah, 3 flights up, and it's mostly hardwood floors.
Okay.
And my room is carpet, but other than that, it's just hardwood floors.
Do you have any trouble navigating different terrains in your house?
It's not really bad on the hardwood floors, but once I get to the carpet, it's just a little bit more difficult because it's a little bit longer carpet. So sometimes I can catch my feet on that a little bit.
Okay.
makes me just like a little bit more unbalanced than I typically am.
Yeah. Have you noticed that you have to like use a cane or anything to try and navigate different terrains?
I really need to, but I don't. I've had a couple falls recently, so I know I need to start using a cane or some type of assistive device.
Mm-hmm.
My ego's a little too big for that right now.
Okay, fair enough. So since you said you live in an apartment, you are walking up 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
Uneven terrain is a little iffy.
Yeah.
But hopefully we can try to prescribe you something that'll make it like easier for you to walk around. What about like grass and stuff?
That's also really rough.
That's rough too. Okay.
Basically anything that's not a hard level surface, it's a little bit more difficult.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see here. Just make sure I go over everything. Okay. Now we can go into like what brings you in today.
So I got diagnosed with Becker's whenever I was really young. I don't even remember honestly, but I was really young. It's before, or right whenever I was starting to walk.
Okay.
They started noticing me having some issues. It started in like my toes.
Okay.
And I was just sort of having trouble controlling my toes. And I was having like some weakness in my actual foot.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've gotten older, it's sort of just progressed to right below my knee,
Okay.
like right about there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole lot of muscle weakness, and like anytime I try to pick up my foot, like I can't pick it up, like I can't point my toes to the sky.
Okay. So it just kind of dangles a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
So I can mostly control it whenever I'm walking by sort of like stepping higher to make sure that my toe doesn't catch.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes like at the end of the day, like whenever my muscles are like extremely weak,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I start falling and catching my toes on stuff.
Gotcha. And you did say that you had a small history of trips, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Not anything bad.
Yeah.
It's just every single time I trip, it's just like little small bruise here and there, and
Mhm.
I've never broken anything from falling.
Okay.
Not
Good.
yet.
Not yet. Well, let's hope you don't break anything. If you could describe, like, does that weakness feel like any burning or a tingling sensation?
I'd say maybe like a tingling sensation.
Okay.
Nothing else, like no pain. My legs just feel weak.
Okay. And is it your left leg and right leg?
Yeah, it's both.
Gotcha. Does the pain travel anywhere else, or does it essentially stay like in this area?
Yeah, like I said, it started at my toes and it's worked its way all the way up to like below my knee. So just below my knee on both sides.
And if you could describe your pain like on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not bad and then like 10 being like absolutely awful, where would you place that?
I wouldn't say necessarily that it's pain, but I will say like maybe like that tingling sensation, maybe like a 3 or 4.
Okay. And you said that it would likely occur closer towards like the end of the day after you've been walking a lot.
Yeah, like I always like feel it and they always feel weak,
Mm-hmm.
but they just feel even more weak and tired at the end of the day whenever I'm doing stuff.
Okay. How long would you say that it typically lasts? Would you say that it lasts all day, or is it like intermittent?
I'd say it's an all day thing.
All day thing?
Yeah.
So walking on it definitely makes it worse. I noticed, like, you told me you're not taking like any medication or anything. So like, is there anything that makes it better?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Got my work cut out today. Let's see. since you've been diagnosed, like I know like you're still working the kinks out, has this hindered you from any of like your ADLs, going to the grocery store, like hanging out with friends?
Yeah, definitely. Like, if I try to hang out with my friends, if
Mhm.
it's not within like the first 6 hours of the day or like before lunchtime, I probably won't be able to, because it's just so much more difficult to get
Mhm.
out. It'll take twice as long to do everything. So I try to do everything in the morning, and if I can't get it done, then it's probably not gonna get done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do her grocery shopping.
Okay.
Just because she
nice.
can't.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about like riding the little buggy or ego
Little
too
scooter
big?
chair.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I definitely do that, but I don't know. It's another ego thing. Like, I feel bad because I feel like bad taking it from the old people in the grocery store, the people that actually need it.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable. Again, hopefully I can prescribe something for you that will help. So for your current activities during the day, you'll say that it's pretty limited to just minimal walking.
Yeah.
Really not trying to like push the envelope or anything. Are you currently working?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. Let's see. What would you say some of a short-term goal would be if you were like prescribed something to help you?
I definitely want to be able to walk the entire day.
Okay.
Like, I don't have to be on my feet and actively walking the entire day,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to be able to actually walk in the afternoon without my muscles getting so tired that I can't do anything.
Yeah. And for long-term goals, like, are there any like strenuous activities you're trying to get back to, like going to the gym or like playing sports?
Yeah, I'd love to be able to go to the gym. I just haven't been able to because I can't even really walk from there.
Yeah, that's understandable. Have you ever used like an orthotic device before?
Sort of. So I've had night splints before.
Okay.
Whenever everything was sort of more at like my feet
Mm-hmm.
and at my ankle, just to help like getting contractures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I haven't really had a device to wear like all day long.
Okay. Gotcha. So today it seems like you're coming in because you would like to be prescribed something to help you walk during the day. You have minimal like tingling sensations throughout the day. You're definitely feeling like some of that muscle weakness. Not really taking anything to alleviate the pain, other than just like staying off of it. Aside from that, is there anything else that you would want me to know before we try to figure out some things?
I don't think so.
Alright. If you could just give me a second to go over my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything before I prescribe.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have everything that I need in order to prescribe something for you. So since you are feeling that weakness on your left and your right leg, I'm going to prescribe you an articulating AFO, and it's also going to have like a dorsiflexion assist, so it will give you some assistance bringing your foot up while you're walking. Typically what would happen is like we would get you casted, we would take some measurements, then it would take maybe 2 weeks to go ahead and get that back and get you fitted, and then when you come back, we would look at like the trim lines, make sure everything is comfortable. If it's not, then we can like do some fab work in the office, and then if not, like we can always send it back. And if that doesn't work, then I'd be willing to try a different route. But ultimately, like I'm here to help you. So yeah, how does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you have any further questions that you have at the moment?
What color are they going to be?
So that's a good question. So with plastics, you can put like different prints on them. So when we get to that process, I'll be able to show you different prints that we can put on there. We can also put like little stickers on there if that's what you want, if that's your style.
Cool.
people put bedazzles on them if that's your style.
Nice.
But yes, so there's definitely some creative aspect to it if that's what you would want to do.
Cool.
And also, you would be able, although I love the shoes, typically you'd be able to put them into your shoe, but you may have to get like a wide. And then for the wearing process, we would go over that later on, but just so you know now, we would probably start wearing it for a couple of hours just so you get used to them, see if you have like any redness or any skin irritation or anything like that, and then if not, then we'll just start increasing the hours.
Okay.
Yeah? Any
Sounds good.
questions?
Is it gonna cost a lot? Because we don't have good insurance. We have like the lowest insurance.
Okay, yeah, so I can actually, you can talk to the person at the front desk.
Okay.
They will be able to run your insurance, give you guys a good guesstimate. Even if you come back in for casting, I'll still cast you, but if we're still waiting for like authorization or anything, at least we'll have like the ball rolling.
Okay.
But yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. No more questions? Well, it was nice to meet both
Thanks.
of you.
You too.
Do you need assistance leaving the room?
I should be good.
You should be good. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much.
Oh no. Oh no, we're good.